So you want to get 5-star heroes. It's a question I'm always asked in the chat over here, asking, how do I get 5-star heroes? How do I get all of this here, you know? So, just wanted to clear it up. A good way to get them and the process and the time. It does take time to get 5-star heroes. Now, all of this, what I'm about to share with you, can be prevented if you spend, I know everyone's going to say it, money. If you spend money, you are going to get 5-star heroes much quicker. That is, I guess you can say the way I did it, but not really. Obviously, I did spend quite a bit, as you can see here. Kind of slowing down on it though, because there's really nothing I really need. I'm kind of set for a while. But spending money will almost guarantee you some 5-stars. Now, strategies on how to do it. There's plenty of couple ways. Most common way and free way is to use the creation circle here. Now, the creation circle over here lets you create 5-star monsters of your choice. You can go with Abyss, you can go with Fortress, Shadow, or whatever it's called. Any of these, you know. So the way you would do this is, well, the way I do it, and what you should be doing is when you use the create summon circle and you use heroic summons, you're going to be getting a lot of 3-star heroes. That's just how it is. 3-star heroes are very common, and we all hate getting them, right? That's not really the case there if you're trying to get 5-stars. They're very important if you're trying to get 5-stars because they can be used here for the fusion or the creation circle here. You need a lot of 3-stars, and you're going to be getting a lot of 3-stars, so it works out perfectly. So the way it works is, let's say I want to go for, who is this? Bone Carver. Let's say I want to get a 5-star Bone Carver. You see these 4 things on the bottom here? That's the recipe, I guess you can call it, to create this 5-star Bone Carver. I personally would not be going for Bone Carver. Not my cup of tea. But this is what you need to make Bone Carver. Now, notice how it takes a little bit to create 4 stars now. That's fine. Notice how I have everything basically here because I save up. Well, this is not the greatest example. Let me try something here. Let me look for something I have a lot of. What do I have a lot of? Okay, so see here, I got 4 of these. These are all 3-stars here, and I got these from bad heroic summons. Now, what most people tend to do is they get a 3-star and they just throw it out into the altar here. That is not what you want to do here. Oh, here, see, look at all these guys. You know, I can just get discouraged and just disassemble all of them and get this measly amount of crap that I'm not going to be using. Or you can save them up to use it for the creation circle here. Unfortunately, I have nothing to really create for you guys here, but that's how you would do it. You would save up just for, you know, creating these 5-stars for free. So let's say I can just put 4 of these here, and then I can put, let's say, more of this stuff I don't need. So I got this part done, and I got this part done. I don't have enough tanners on me, but you would do the same, and once you have enough, you would just click fuse, and there's your 5-star. Another way to do it is through a variety of different ways. You got the casino over here, and every time you use the casino, you get a certain amount of points, I guess you can call them. And those points can be used for the shop here. This is not the greatest way to do it, but if you get lucky, good for you. So there's going to be times where you do get like certain 5-star monsters in here that you can buy if you have enough saved up, right off the bat, ready to summon. They're going to come in as like a puzzle piece form, where you're just going to have to go to your bag here and just summon them. Actually, I'm actually close to a 5-star to this right now. Um, but yeah, sometimes if you're lucky, you can get 5 stars from this. Yeah, see right there, a Mirage. How funny, because I just got a 6-star Mirage like a few hours ago. Um, yeah, it does take a little bit of time, but you can get them to the casino. Another way you can do it is through the altar. Now, if you are one of those people who aren't as, don't want to save up, you can just disassemble all of your guys, get the 80, I guess you can say, money for this, and buy them off here. Um, there's quite a few 5-stars here. I actually got one of my Dominators to make my 6-star Dominator from here. Or you can just get a bunch of 4-stars here, which are pretty good. Half of these are decent. But yeah, you can buy 5-stars from here. It is gonna take some time. I didn't say that this is gonna happen overnight. What other ways? You can possibly get 5-stars the um, from the campaign, and I'm trying to see here. It's gonna show up here in the stage loot. Trying to find an example right here. See right here. I can get 5-star 4 hero shard pieces from stage 7.5. Now, I'm not saying all of you guys are going to be here at 7.5, but if you're high enough, you can get 5-stars from here. It's not very common, I wouldn't count on it, and it's probably the most time consuming out of the rest because they're very rare and you need 50 of them, so good luck, but that is a way you can get them. Another way you can get them is through the Tower of Oblivion. Now, you need to be sort of high up on the list to be doing this as well. You can possibly find in the reward section that you will get a 5-star. It does happen. For the specific level I'm on right now, it doesn't show it. But like every, 160, 150, 140, 170, every time you're like every 10th increment, you get like a bigger reward because it increases in difficulty every 5 levels. Like 165 right here, I might get like a chance for a 5-star. I'm sure this guy over here, number 1, would tell you. But yeah, I cannot get past 157, by the way, and my boy Squid over here cannot either. Same with Miracle over here. Yeah, no, 157 is freaking annoying. That is another way you can get them. Another way you can get them is through let's see here, we covered altar. You can't get them from the Prophet Tree, obviously. Look, there is an event going on for the Prophet Tree. As you can see, I spent 1 here, and I spent 1 here for the $29.99 and $99.99 one. You can, if you're lucky enough, get them from the Prophet Tree. Now, the Prophet Tree's, I would say, the best way to get 6 stars, 6 and 7, 8 and 9 stars. Reason being is because you can get a lot of fodder for them. You get a lot of 4 stars, and those 4 stars can be turned into 5 stars. So that's a very, very, very good way to do it. And you also have your choice of what you want. You can go for the light and dark or the forest, fortress. It's much more more reliable than just going off heroic summons because you can get any attribute. Let's say I just want to go for all abyss. I can go over here and go to abyss right here and just summon away here. Prophet orbs are more rare and harder to get than heroic scrolls, but they're more specific and they're more reliable. And you also get this purple stuff here, this purple wood. I don't know what it's called. But if, let's say, there's someone you don't want, you can basically not really choose, but you can change it. Let's say like Starlight or Starfire, I forgot. Yeah, Starlight. Starlight is not a very good 5 star at all. I do not like Starlight, and I'm sure many of you guys can agree, but Starlight is very, very weak, and if I had a choice, I would get rid of her immediately. Um, there's a reason why they're giving away Starlight for free. It's because she sucks. So I would very not recommend building a Starlight. But if you do, that's fine. Everyone has their own strategy. But let's say I want to get rid of the Starlight here, and I would be able to, if I had enough, I would be able to replace her basically. And what that does is it basically just changes her into a completely different hero. She keeps the level, so whatever this would be, it's going to be a level 81 as well. And it also keeps the items that it's on, so you don't have to worry about taking it off or losing anything. Just changes the hero. That's all it does. And I really wish I could change this Starlight because it is a waste of space. Like seriously, like what 5 star? It just has 3 abilities. That's something else. Anyway, you can possibly, and I have seen it before, you can get 5 star shards from the tavern. You just kind of have to be a little lucky. And I also seen them in the marketplace. You just have to be very lucky as well. Like for example, you see I have a 4 star here and a 4 star there. I have seen 5 stars, but they're not very worth it, and they're kind of crappy. I seen Starlight in there. um, Brave Trial. You can also get 5 stars from here as well. Only way you can do that though is through getting this one here, 10 shards for 6,000. Very not worth it, but you can do it. There's a lot of ways you can get 5 stars here, so it just takes a lot of time, and a lot of people just think it happens overnight. It very doesn't. You have to be playing a lot and playing every day. Just a casual player would not be able to get 5 stars from any of this stuff. You do have to play a lot, at least I would say twice a day, 3 times a day, because your stuff will be refreshing, and you want to take advantage of that immediately so you're not wasting any time, and you can get more benefit quicker. What else? Yeah, but no, you always want to be following up event and on it. I can't talk today. You want to be following up on events, and this is probably the best way you're gonna get a shot at a 5 star here. Like this event here, you can buy 2 5 stars. Profit orbs, those are very, very valuable, as I said below. And you can also get a summon item here. Let's just do it for the hell of it. I'll show you how unreliable these things are. Let's see what I get. Yeah, see, this is useless to me. That's why you kind of want to save up for a profit orb. But I'll tell you though, the best investment, if you are going to be spending money, you're going to want to spend it on this. It's because you're going to be getting 9750 gems, and for $15. Ooh, wrong thing. You're going to be spending $15 for almost 10,000 gems. You know how much 5,000 gems cost? Yeah, $100. So you're going to be getting almost double for about just under half of the price of a half of that. So definitely I would invest in this for sure. It is going to take time. It's over 30 days. But it is very worth it in the long run. Like I said, all of this comes with time. You're going to have to put a lot of time into it. I can't stress this enough. People come up and ask me in the chat, oh, how do I get 5 stars? Well, usually I would ignore them, but that's why I'm kind of making this video to clear that up, because I get it asked so often. But it's all just time and persistence. You're going to get one way or another eventually. Like, literally, all you have to do is just log in once a day, and you get a free 5 star. I mean, it's not a good 5 star, but you're going to get it anyway. And then you're also going to get 5 scrolls for a chance to get another 5 star. Um, but yeah, no, I would just tell you the best way is if you have a few bucks lying around, just go and grab the monthly card. That's the best way you're gonna get 5 stars, in my opinion, because you're gonna be getting so many more gems to summon for 5 stars. Oh yeah, speaking of summoning, this thing over here. Every time you summon 100 scrolls, 100 heroic summon scrolls, you are going to. Is it 100? Yeah, because you get 10 points for each one. So yeah, 10 times 100, that's 1,000. So every 100 heroic summons you do, you get a free 5 star. And if you're able to do 100 heroic summons, you're going to have this VIP 3 because it's very, very hard to do 100 heroic summons without spending any money. Um, so yeah, 100 and you get a free 5 star. What else is there? I believe that is it. Yeah. I mean, you can get 5 stars from doing like challenges and stuff like become VIP 8, which is the only way to do that is to spend money, but um I don't really think about spending money. I get so much hate in the chat for it, but it's my money and I got a few bucks lying around. Why not? Anyway, that's about it. If you guys got any questions, feel free to mention in the comments. Other than that, I'm out, guys. See you later.